Good morning, you guys. I am opening up the advent calendar. We're looking for day 9. I'm just gonna pull it closer. Every time I try to push the drawers closed, it just pushes further. Oh, it's on the very top one. That's handy. Come on. There we go. Louie's over there fast asleep. Day 9. Lee Stafford Hair Apology Intensive Care 10-in-1 Leave-In Treatment Spray. This is what it looks like. Using your hands smooth onto dry ends before bed as an intensive overnight treatment. Shake well, spritz through over towel dried hair, comb through mid-lengths to ends of hair. Allow to dry or blow dry. Use after every wash. Actually, my friend Laura, oh my gosh, that smells so good. My friend Laura asked me the other day, she's like, do you guys have Lee Stafford? And I was like, I don't think so. It's not something I've seen or heard of. And now, here we go. The universe just trying to get me on that hair care game. I wanted to tell you guys something exciting that happened this morning, and I hit a milestone in my weight loss journey. I haven't talked a lot about it here. I'm not sure if it's something you guys would be interested in. If it is, let me know. But today I hit exactly 10 pounds down in 5 weeks, which I'm oh so excited about. Yes, I am. Louie's over here. I'm very excited about. I feel like it's a situation where like I didn't want to trust the process, but I should have trusted the process, and now I'm glad that I trusted the process because the process is working. And yeah, it's just I feel really good and positive about it and just happy. His leg. Yeah, I'm just happy, and I just feel like, to be fair, I haven't really suffered as far as like some people would call it, like suffering for the diet, or you know, beauty knows no pain. I haven't really suffered because I'm eating really yummy food. It's very clean, so it's no junk food. But at the same time, I don't feel deprived, if that makes sense, because we're not cutting out carbs, we're not cutting out fat, we're not cutting out meat, we're not cutting out anything. It's like, you know, I have everything I want. And in fact, if there's something I'm really craving, if I message my coach Jennifer and I'm like, oh, I really need chocolate this week, she will give me chocolate. Like, sign me up for that diet. But also, this isn't like a diet, it's a lifestyle change. And one of the reasons that I chose to go with this is because I'm so tired of fad dieting, because I feel like we diet ourselves fat, where, you know, we'll like do the Atkins and we lose 20 pounds and then we come off the Atkins and end up gaining back the 20 pounds plus an extra 10. And I feel like for every fad diet I've ever done, I've gained 10 pounds for it. So I wanted something that would be sustainable, that I could stick with moving forward, even after I feel like I might be done doing like an intense eating clean. And so it's funny because I don't even, we've been on it 5 weeks and I don't have like, I'm not craving Taco Bell, I'm not craving, I mean, I never crave soda, and I don't crave sweets. I'm more of a savory person, so I crave like popcorn and chips and pasta, and I can have those things. I just have to tell her I want them and she will fit it into my meal plan. And so yeah, I just wanted to share it with you guys because I'm so happy. I'm like proud of myself, excited, and I'm excited to see like what the next 5 weeks brings and all of that. So just wanted to share. So I'm just in my bedroom editing the vlog. You guys are very close to me, so I'm gonna have to request you back up. Anyways, I'm just in here editing the vlog, and it is 4:57. It's finally done processing, so I can go ahead, or rendering, so now I can go ahead and, I was gonna say delete it, export it. But I just wanted to point out, remember how I was so over the top cocky yesterday about how hate is gonna hate, I still got my makeup on? Yeah, this happened. I got distracted today. Laura Popsy, her blog, was having some issues this morning, and she is good about, like, she can do the blogging and all of that, but she's not good with, like, the code stuff. So I had to go in, try to figure out what was happening. We had to delete her theme, reinstall her theme, but we also had to update WordPress without the theme installed, so then we had to install a different theme. It was a nightmare. And then we had to go reinstall all of, like, her social links, her YouTube videos. All of that was crazy. So I'm just so glad that it's done. But it ended up eating an hour into my day. That is the downside of time management, time blocking, is I did not account for miscellaneous things going wrong. And it ended up pushing back my entire schedule. So by 1 hour. So I'm so far 1 hour late with the vlog. I'm gonna export it now and then upload. So hopefully it'll go up soon. But I just, you know, being honest, this is happening. I didn't get dressed today. I just put on workout gear this morning and rolled with it. So there, we're, you know, 2 out of 3 days is good, right? 2 out of 3. You guys, I just made the most delicious hot cocoa. It tastes so good. It's one of the hot cocoa bombs that I got in an Etsy. I can't remember if I filmed it or not. I know I put it on Insta stories, but I put it on my Insta stories, me making it today. So I'll, like, put a thing in so you guys can see it too. It was fun. 'Twas fun. 'Twas fun. And now it is 9 o'clock. I'm gonna get ready for bed so that I can have a better, more productive day tomorrow. I decided to make myself the hot cocoa because, one, I've been really wanting it, and two, I think it's important that I hit this 10 pounds down milestone. And this isn't like a celebration, but it's more of, the whole point of me doing this plan was it's more sustainable and I can stick with it long term. And I think that allowing myself to have, like, the hot cocoa because I want it, I think it's okay to do that, just obviously in moderation. So it's not something I would do I wouldn't do it every night or even every week. I went 5 weeks. This is my 5th week of doing this without having hot cocoa. But I just felt, I saw it sitting on the counter. I was like, oh, I kind of feel like having that. So I did the, which one is this? It's like the pumpkin, I think it's pumpkin spice or the pumpkin spice chai. I almost said tea. Chai latte. I actually forgot. I told you guys I was going to tell you about Tom Honks. There were some questions, and you may have noticed that Tom Honks left a comment on my YouTube video saying I had been bamboozled, that it was not Tom Honks I was speaking to. So basically what happened is my brother Daryl, who's 26, is quite literally the funniest person I know. And he has to take everything so far, like to the absolute extreme. And he would never, like, he would never just tell a joke and move on. It becomes like a running theme. We will be talking about Tom Honks for the next 30 years in my family. So anyways, he calls my sister Laura. He's FaceTiming with Laura. And he tells her, he's like, oh, I want to watch the Santa Claus, but Grandma and Matthew, who is my younger brother and my grandma, they want to watch Merlin. And my sister Laura says, oh, the one with Tom Honks? And Daryl's like, what? And Laura goes, oh, I mean Tim Hanks. And he's like, huh? Obviously it's Tim Allen. So then he hangs up with Laura and he calls me and he's like, call your sister. I answer the phone. I can see it's him, but he doesn't say, hello, how you doing? I'm like, hello. And he's like, call your sister Laura and ask her about Tom Honks. Click. And he just hangs up. And I was like, what the hell? So I called Laura and I'm like, what's Tom Honks? And she's dying laughing, and she tells a story about how she says Tom Honks and Tim Hanks instead of Tim Allen. She was thinking, of course, of Tom Hanks and Tim Allen and mixed them together. And so now that has become a running joke. So he calls and he's like, hi, this is Tom Honks. And he has also said that Tom Honks is a radio DJ, where he's like, and you're listening to The Flash with Tom Honks. Call in now to get your favorite radio song on the radio. And he just sends these random messages, random phone calls, but that's him. That's like how funny he is. And that's where, when I teased him, I said, hey, Tom Honks made a cameo in my vlog tonight. It was a joke. I said it to him on the phone, and he was like, Tom Honks, the Tom Honks. And I was like, yes, the Tom Honks. I was talking about Laura. And he's like, the Tom Honks, what did he say? The Canadian goose that stars in the off-Broadway revival, playing Tom Hanks' role in Castaway. And I was like, yeah, that Tom Honks, like, that's how far he takes it. So now Tom Honks in my family has like an entire personality. We know his backstory because Daryl's completely made it up, and it's just hilarious. So that is who Tom Honks is. And then, I don't know if you've noticed, but my videos have been getting an unusual amount of dislikes, and that's because Daryl is disliking them. I swear, he is my biggest troll. So he has started disliking my videos and sending me screenshots so that I can see he's disliked them. And then he created he changed the name of his YouTube account to Tom Honks so that he could leave that comment saying I had been bamboozled. And then another thing is, every time I upload a picture on Instagram, he sends a screenshot back, and he says he's gonna start an Instagram account that's called Katie Snyder 157 disliked. But he sends a picture back where he actually takes a screenshot and then in red writes disliked over the top of it. I'm not sure if it's picking it up, but yeah, that is my brother Daryl.